What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. I wanted to clear up a few things with Mastery Mode and Hyper Shards. The reason Hyper Shards get brought up so frequently is the Dryad's hot right now, and everybody wants to know how those trees get so big. Now, you do this by combining two shards, Deadly Strikes and Vicious Strikes. Vicious Strikes, of course, being a Hyper Shard that is only available through Mastery Mode. Now, Mastery Mode is without a doubt the true end game of Dungeon Defenders 2, as it is the most difficult game mode to complete. How Mastery works is each individual map you do, say the Gates of Dragonfall for example, it has 5 potential stars. By completing that map with each of these challenges intact, you will earn a star for each one, giving you 5 per map. Now there's 21 maps per tier, or 105 shards, or stars per tier. Now with 105 stars, the halfway point of every tier is going to be a Hyper Shard. Now Vicious Strikes is the second Hyper Shard available, so it will be available after you go through, you get your 105 stars, then you go through and you get to 55 more to get that second Hyper Shard. Now the very first one is Mass Destruction, and it just so happens that those first two, Mass Destruction and Vicious Strikes, are two of, really in my opinion, the most impactful Hyper Shards available in the game. They're both very, very effective, they both have their uses, and they both can be best in slot when used appropriately. Now remember, Mastery Shard is difficult. So if you're just coming out of campaign and you're just getting in, say you just beat Chaos 1 the first time, your chances of successfully completing a Mastery Mode is going to be fairly slim as far as completing all of that tier. Now the good part about this is the stars are not tied to a tier. So say you had 20 stars from Chaos 1, 20 stars from Chaos 2, and then say 15 stars from Chaos 3, that would actually unlock your very first Hyper Shard. These challenges do not need to be done in order and can be done at random no matter which map you want to do. Now the benefit there, of course, is there are different challenges for each map, and some maps are easier than others. Every single tier has one map that seems a little more difficult, and some of the later Chaos tiers have multiple maps in that tier that are very, very difficult to complete. However, by going through and choosing which maps you think are going to be the easiest maps to do, will be the easiest way for you to get to Vicious Strikes and that second Hyper Shard. So if you only did a few maps from Chaos 1, a few maps from Chaos 2, a few maps from Chaos 3, and so on, you could end up getting that Vicious Strikes. Now, once again, since Mastery is a very challenging game mode to do, I personally don't suggest anyone try to tackle this until they've gone all the way through the trials, have gotten to Chaos 7, have a very strong understanding of the mobs and what they do, and have a strong understanding of their towers and what they do. Once you get to that point, by all means hop in and try some Mastery and unlock those 155 stars to get that Vicious Strikes. Now, a thought that has run through my head is maybe I should go ahead and put through the suggested 31 maps to complete throughout the 7 tiers. Now, of course, that's going to be 100% opinion based, and what was easier for me may not be as easy for you, so it's always best to kind of find those on your own. However, if you do want me to give you the 31 or 32 suggested maps that need to be completed to get Vicious Strikes, let me know in the comments below and I will start working on that and putting it together. Now, to take that one step further, I even debated on doing a tutorial for each map and showing how to get it done. Now that would take an enormous amount of time, and I wanted to make sure there was some interest in me doing that before I approached it. It will take a month plus, maybe even 2 months to get all of that done. So let me know in the comments if that's what you want to see. If I get enough of a response, I will start working on it right away. So hopefully this helps answer some questions on Mastery and Hyper Shards and how you can get that big tree range and that Vicious Strikes that we all want so much. Now, on a side note, it is Friday, meaning at 12 noon Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, Trendy will do their official live stream over at Twitch. That is at twitch.tv/TrendyEnt. Now remember, that means that to support Trendy and follow up, my Dungeon Defenders 2 live stream for today is on Twitch as well, and it will start at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you swing by twitch.tv/juicebags and say hello. So thanks again for watching. Click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and lots more Dungeon Defenders 2 hotness coming your way. Thanks again. I will see you next time. Take it easy.